Hey dolls, welcome back to my channel. I'm getting ready to do a hair transformation, so get ready. So I'm gonna start off by letting my son cut through my braids that are usually underneath my wig. I think I've had these braids in for about 3 days. So yeah, once he cuts off the ponytail, I'm gonna go ahead and start taking the braids out so that I can get things started. So then taking a rat tail comb, or I'm using my coloring brush, clearly, and just sectioning off the hair at the top that I do not want to be super short. I like to keep some length up top. So I immediately grabbed my clippers, and then I changed my mind and grabbed my scissors. I started cutting with my scissors first. You want to cut at like a 45-degree angle, like to the side. You see how I got my fingers? That way that it goes from shortest to longest, instead of, you know, if you cut straight across, it's just gonna look, I don't know, it's gonna look a little crazy. So I like to keep mine shorter, so it's more tapered, I guess. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for, tapered. Can I just say that I had no idea that my neck was such a hairy, hot mess until I seen this video. Like, it looks terrible. My scar looks really bad too. It's kind of scary looking. Sorry. Okay, so now I grab the clippers and I go in with the number 4, just to start off and see where we're at with it. I started going up, but then I decided I didn't like that, so I started going in a downward motion, and then I move up as I get toward the bottom, because like I said, I want to be shortest around my edges. So right in the back and probably around my ears, but you'll see as I keep going. So I switched to the number 2 guard now, and I start going in where I want my hair the shortest, and just shaving it on off. So now I start going in with the number 3, just to sort of start blending it out. It's not going to blend fully. There's going to be some other techniques I use to blend it better, but this is how I start off blending to get things going in the right direction, because right now it looks like I have a bowl on my head. Well, it looks like I have a lot of things going on in my head, but yeah, you want to start blending it out. So you want to go from the smallest number. So from, if you're gonna go as short as me, you want to go from number 2 to number 3 to number 4. You know, I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory. So right here I grab the number 1 and I start hitting that neck, because I freaking hate missing my neck hairs, especially after seeing this video and seeing how long they were and how crazy they looked. They had to come off first. So yeah, that's what I'm doing here. So then going back in with my scissors and my comb and just blending it even more, going in, cutting it shorter. Um, Still using that 45-degree angle though. Still wanting it to go from shortest to longest. So going in with my scissors in an upward motion, this is kind of one of the techniques I was talking about that's going to help to blend things out a little more um, with just using the scissors. So just constantly combing it down and getting in there with those scissors pointed upward and cutting away. So then I grab my blending shears. As you can see, they look completely different from scissors. They have little gaps in between so that they only cut, every few hairs instead of every single hair. So I just go in and start chopping away at my line where I'm trying to blend it at. And then when I'm done, I go in with my comb, I brush it out, and as you can see, the hair just comes right out, but it doesn't lose any length. Okay, so time to pull the ponytail down and start trimming my ends. I start at the front because I'm doing my own hair, but of course you can start where you choose. I'm using about half-inch sections. When the trimming's all done, time to go around the perimeter of the hair that's a bit longer and try and make it blend in with the rest of the hair. So, yeah, I use that same 45. I started about where the shorter hair stops, and I just slowly get longer and longer so that it will just blend in perfectly from top to bottom. And this is where you want to get unique. Just, cut to how you feel like you're going to wear your hair each day. Push your hair to the side where you're going to want it, and see what you have left. Definitely go in. I mean, you don't have to even go in and make it even. If you like that kind of wild and crazy look, do you. Okay, now here comes the fun part. Going in with Redken Flash Lift Bleach and 30 Volume Developer, mixing equal parts. I'm going to start in the back of my head and start moving around my crown. Typically, you're supposed to do your ends first, but because I have color on my hair already, and it's previously been damaged, I'm going to do my virgin hair first, and then I'm going to go in and do my ends about 20 minutes later. I can't even count the number of times in this video that I thought my eyes were just gonna pop out of my head. And if you're not accustomed to using bleach, please put down some petroleum jelly or something around your edges and your ears and whatnot, because it will start to itch and burn if you get it in the wrong spot, you know, eyes and etc. You never know. Like I said, now I'm gonna go ahead and throw on some gloves after waiting about 20 minutes and going on these ends. You can totally see the color difference in my virgin hair and the hair that was colored already. It's a hot mess. It's turning an orangey reddish color, but yeah, that's pretty natural for hair that's been previously colored. So don't freak out, just be patient. So once it's on, go ahead and give it another 20 to 25 minutes and then just rinse out like usual. Hot water.
Okay, so I'm back. It's a few hours later because I had some things to do, but yeah, didn't go any further. I rinsed out, really yellow, some orange spots up here because I had box color on my hair before I put the bleach on. So yeah, I feel really bad about that, especially as a hairdresser. I know it's a no-no, but I did it anyway. So without further ado, let me get on to this toner and then we'll see our end result.
So then I'll be using equal parts as far as developer, and then I'll be using a quarter Shades EQ 9V Platinum Ice and Shades EQ Clear. I make sure that my hair is towel dried, but I don't put my toner on in any particular way. I just kind of throw it on there, rub it around a lot. It will start to kind of foam up a bit. It'll get a little messy because it's more of a liquidy consistency, but yeah, just go ahead and throw it on however you can get it on. Be as precise as you can. And here we are, dolls. End result. Completely different from how it was this morning. I love it. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you later.